Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am going to discuss optical theories of light and their application in optics and optical space communication. Space communication is based on electro-optical switching based on the modulation and demodulation of electromagnetic wave. But we can sometimes need to make our optical communication instrument using various kind of mirrors, framing, polarizer, radiation amplifier, make the whole thing very much complicated to understand. That is why we are going to simplify various modules using various theory of light and to connect the theory and application for the sake of understanding the working principles and experimental methods. Light is very much essential for visual sensation, but there are many kinds of electromagnetic radiation that are not visible to us like X-ray, microwave, radio wave, gamma ray, etc. Then how we will work and understand them? The answer was given by the scientist, and I will try to clarify that with this research paper. We will need to have understanding with some optical device and phenomenon to understand the subject matter discussing in this paper. Optics lab need to maintain a dark room for performing any kind of instrument using optical bench, mirror lens, telescope, spectrometer, polarizer, grating, interferometer, distress tube, etc. experiments. We will examine various phenomena like reflection, refraction using mirrors and lenses, and other experiments following the understand laboratory procedure, particle theory, wave theory, electromagnetic theory, and quantum theory. Now, what is light in particle theory? The question was not known till the end of 15th century, but after the Isaac Newton first answered that the light is made up of particles that comes out from any illuminating object, and we can see the object as it becomes visible to us. He explained using the particle theory the phenomenon like reflection and refraction using mirrors and lenses, and discovered telescope, microscope, magnifying glass, spectacles, etc. Now, wave theory of light. After that, some kind of other phenomenon like he observed interference and diffraction, but it was not possible to explain that using the particle theory of light. Then Huygens proposed the wave theory of light, where he proposed that light is coming out from any source of object as wave, and the point of any wave can act as secondary wavelets and explain interference and various types of diffraction, and make many instruments like the spectrometer, grating, interferometer, etc. After that, some other phenomena observed like the polarization that are not familiar to the scientist before and become very much impossible to explain using wave theory of light. So Maxwell proposed the electromagnetic theory of light, saying that the light is made up of electromagnetic field vectors that are the reason for appearing and disappearing of light, and make it possible to explain polarization phenomena. And many optical and communication instruments including radio and television camera will become possible. Now the quantum theory. Even after that, the radiation by which light travels to us from the sun through empty space, known as radiation, cannot possible to explain using all three previous theories. Then Max Planck proposed the quantum theory of light, where he said light is coming from any object as the packet of energy, as direct energy packet, and called the energy packet as quanta of light. Using that theory, it will be possible to explain anything happening around us and anything happened in the past. The phenomenon in wave theory, electromagnetic theory, quantum theory, and physical geometrical optics, and all the other instrument and application of these theories will make us efficient in handling optical instrument for communication, and we will get very precise and correct signal using the wireless communication device for space and satellite communication. The application of these theories will make us efficient in handling optical instrument for communication, and will get very precise and correct signal using the wireless communication. But still we have some other kind of terminologies to explain to understand that. That is most important one is spontaneous and stimulated emission using atomic model. What is a spontaneous emission happen when any electron from stable atomic shell transfer to higher state due to any thermal and electrical emission, and then when electron can't stay on the higher state, it transfer to again in lower state emitting an energy photon. that have frequency and wavelength that is characterized by the atomic orbital energy. Now I'm going to explain laser, measure, and stimulated emission. Now, what is the stimulated emission? When the higher state of atomic level have more electron than the lower state due to population inversion and all the electron transfer to lower state, then spontaneous stimulated emission happen. And the laser, like light or measure, we can see. These are all kind of terminologies that can possible us to have more understanding about the optics and optical instrument. Thank you for watching. If you have any more question, ask, contact us in our website and email address. Thank you.